Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. Of cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
This isn't Vinheim? Where am I? With this letter opener and this less than effective shield, I, Tenebraru Vinheim, shall get to the bottom of this. A loop. Greetings! I'm in need of... well, that's kind of local. You will not be doing that again, will you? Unless
unless I know otherwise, I shall treat them in the same way. In fact, it would be a nice greeting if they don't try to kill me. Ah. Something that I could use to improve my magic. Rather allow me to use more of it. Ooh, that has got to hurt. As I have some rudimentary sorcery. Hopefully, I will be able to find something more sensible. I will not be able to do that. I do not know why I picked up the shield in the first place. Although I can kick the shields of others away so that I can attack them. Yes. This is all too late. Now, what is over here? I know not what that is. I shall find it. Right. Thanks for the wall. I shall go this way instead. Good bonfire. Now I don't have to go all the way back. And that's where we need to be going. Come on. You know how this works. Yes, you. Don't think I can't see you. Hello? I'm not just talking to you, audience, I'm talking to bunny ears here. Before I go beyond this point, let's find out what the turn back message was putting us off exploring. Oh, come on. You really don't expect me to ignore that? Well, it's not as if I have a choice in the matter. Not with bunny ears here. Trolling. Oh, so I can have a berserker charge. Bad move. That doesn't go that well when humans are doing it. Never mind Now what was so bad that... Whoa! They come in that size?! Right. Time to face a giant crystal lizard. I doubt they'll be as... Yeah. Much more aggressive. Thankfully, I have a ranged option. Unfortunately, they seem to be fairly resistant to magic. Certainly the blue colour. Trying to avoid getting hit. You know I can't take much of a beating. And right now I can't seem to dish it out that well. And all I wanted to do is to create a light sorcery. A sorcery that allowed the caster to fly. After a lot of experimentation, I was not that effective. The results resulted in painful explosions, a higher state of consciousness. Yeah, that's kind of high. The closest I even got to that was making everything in the local area float. As in, whatever was in the room with me at the time. And my skin turning blue. Get a new headset, we don't need Skrillex here. In fact, that's why I was exiled from Vinheim in the first place. Yeah, it's out of the Dragon School. Yeah. As in... founded, at least in part, by Cephas Scales. All those that learn. Ooh. Yeah. I think we saw that. And you definitely saw that. Don't edit this out. This best be perfect. Oh, and by the way, stacking there. Was that a Bloodborne reference? Well, I doubt I'll be able to move as quickly as this. But this is definitely going to be an agility. Build. I mean, can you imagine me in a strength build? it would make no sense. And besides, I won't be able to focus on developing my ability to build magic if I focus more on my level ups on carrying capacity. Yeah, not an effective way of fighting. Whatever. You check Final Fantasy 13. Yeah. That wasn't gonna work, SBO. And somebody might be asking, how could I know these things? They don't exist in my world. Well, the answer is simple. Have you read the title? It says Ashen Madman. I am unkindled ash, so that's the Ashen part, and the Madman. Well, let's just say that the experimentation was part of the reason why I lost my mind. Upstairs. The dubstep. It's been a while since you replaced your headset, hasn't it? What? No achievements? They did in the previous game? Yeah. In Dark Souls 2, they had an achievement for your first death. As in, it's gonna happen eventually. Well, it has. And I haven't even got to the first boss yet. Well, at least there is a first boss. What I'd like to call the tutorial. Yeah. Although the tutorial isn't exactly forced, you can ignore the messages. Right, best get these swords. Wow. Imagine what that would do to a hollow with a shield. Well, it's certainly more effective than using sorcery against this. Just need to pick my moments to strike. When I'm out of FP, that's the blue bar. I'll stick to... Whoa! Now there's a guy with a strong case of Seafoamus. Why don't I work with this amateur? This script is terrible. Can't seem to dodge that effectively. Okay, now I'm glad you didn't make me an assassin. As he wouldn't have the stamina. Okay, you probably have a useful utility sorcery, but right now, offensive capability is probably more important. You know how the guy controlling me, well, keeps saying, "Kill the rabbit." Well, he's kind of hoping I face off against some form of bunny demon. Some back home think I'm crazy. Such a loser. Audio desyncs. Make sure you correct it. Otherwise you'll make this look terrible. Not you, my audience. Well, you know who I'm talking about. If there's something wrong with my performance, take it out with him. Charge for all this. I'm just a figment of his imagination. Yeah! Who's the man? Seriously. Man. Even the script is amateurish. Yeah, you heard me. Amateurish. Not even full-on amateur. Let's hope he can dodge better with whatever's coming next. Because this is going to be quite long depending on... Okay, now to move forward beyond the backdrop from Lord of the Rings. More the same. Okay, not quite, they're tougher here. What's up with that then? way. It should provide some small support. This dagger might be longer than most, but it's still quite short range, so make sure you're close to them. Ooh! What a painful way to die! What's down here then? Load the shields. Oh yeah. Had you fooled, didn't I? You thought this is gonna be like the last two. Completely in character. Well, it sort of is. Just not the same type of character. Pathetic. Hawkeye Go can do better than you, and he was blind. Although that's not something to mock, as he was able to take down Black Dragon Calamedes 300 years before the main events of Dark Souls. Don't know what I did, but it ruined this part of the tutorial. Wanted to demonstrate that. Although that was for ruining it for me. And this screams Boss Arena! Yes. My audience! Ritual humiliation awaits me. Japanese style. I want to at least get this right. Yes. Titanite! Something I can use. Once I find... Ooh, much better. Once I can find a blacksmith, I can improve this letter. Now for the boss. Which can wait until next episode. Yeah, I know. Cliffhanger!